is Adrian Alexander. I'm from the IT PSB Academy on campus. Now with Ms Amanda, can you share with us why did you to do the double degree in engineering and management, and when did you realize that you want to pursue for this career path?
My official answer is that I feel that the engineering degree itself it's not enough to complete my career, because in engineering degree you know that you deal with a lot of equations, physics, machines. It's all the things that's not alive. So with a management degree, I feel that I'll be able to have more of the soft skills element, the people element. That's my official answer. But the unofficial answer is that I feel that I need a balance in my life. I do not want to be stuck in a campus with all the guys, all the geeks. So I want to be with someone that is fun, that is more human. So I like dealing with people. That's why I find that it's a very good balance. 3 days in a week, I'll be at the engineering campus, and 2 days in a week, I'll be at the management or the business campus. It gives me air. It gives me like a good balance to mingle with two different sides of people.
Oh, wow.
I did not really make the decision. It was not a very informed decision, because back then we didn't have Google, so I don't have anyone to ask what degree should I do. But I was browsing through the course catalog, and somehow this attracted me. A double degree in engineering and management, it takes 5 years to complete it. So I thought to myself, why not? Then you know what's best in the both sides of the world, and it actually complements each other. Because having an engineering degree, you know how stuff works, but you do not know how to link it with people. So having a management degree, it completes the big picture. So now you're able to see how engineering actually does things for humankind, and management will give you a better context to put them together in a working environment to make things better.
Oh, wow, quite interesting. So after you graduate, what are the challenges that you face in a real engineering job? And what is your experience like being a female in engineering?
I think like most of the fresh graduates, I faced the same challenge. I was basically a white paper. I did not have enough industry experience. Therefore, when I started to work in an engineering field, the first week at work, I remember very vividly. I received a call from a customer asking for help, and I gave him my answer. Instead, he got very angry, and he sent a very harsh email to myself and my superior to say that he wants someone else to handle his case. I was really upset and discouraged, but I was very lucky as well to have very good manager and superior. They reassured me that what I did was correct, and that I should not let this incident itself pull me down. Over time, I gained experience and I got better in dealing with customers. So now I become quite confident in handling my customers' issues or any problem that they may have.
Yeah.
So being a female in engineering in Australia, I started my engineering practice in Australia. So in Australia, it's a privilege, because when you're a woman in engineering, you immediately get a different kind of recognition. People are already impressed at you before they even talk to you. So I think it's a very good privilege. Working in Malaysia or the Asian country, it's quite similar, especially women in my size. You make a very lasting impression, because a lot of times I remember my manager, when he interviewed me first, he thought I was a man because he wasn't familiar with a Chinese name. So when he looked at me, he's like, are you the sister of the person? So it creates a different kind of feeling for people. I guess it makes people more relaxed. And being a female in engineering, I find that I think in nature we are more sensitive and we pay more attention to details. So it's a very valuable characteristic or quality to be in engineering. It really helps. I know a lot of female engineers who work in Malaysia as well. And I find a lot of times working with them and working with a male engineer is a very different kind of feeling. Working with female, we are more meticulous. We want things like perfect, to detail, a lot of times you find that engineering, that's a very important quality to have. Not to say that male engineers are not good, they are equally good, but I enjoy working with female engineers.
Actually, you also graduated from the MBA program of Babson College of Massachusetts in 2014. Can you tell me what is the impact on your career development?
Being in that course really opened my eye to the real business world, because when you're working as an engineer, you meet with a lot of different engineers. They're at the same level, but at that course, I met with over 20 business owners, and they are from all over the world. So you get to see running business in different countries, different continents. It really gives you different context in the things that you do. Eventually, you become more purposeful in the actions that you do. Being one person in an organization, if you treat yourself, if you're an operator, you treat yourself as a CEO of the operation that you're handling, definitely the quality, the output will be different. So being with all these more than 20 owners from all over the world, even if I learn just one thing from each of them, I would have 20 new skill sets, which is very valuable. It really gives me a more holistic context or more holistic view about running a business, especially an engineering business.
Okay. And but nowadays, PSB Academy currently collaborating with the Selfpac, especially in the training of the SolidWorks. Could I know if any other possible collaboration in future for the benefit of students?
For sure, there will be a lot of future collaborations. We have just had a discussion with your head of school to talk about future or further collaborations. The courses can extend from SolidWorks, which is a CAD design, to even CAM software, to 3D printing, to smart manufacturing, or eventually even to data analytics. The possibility is really limitless because of the speed of technology that's advancing at the moment. We really see a lot of opportunities, and how we can really grab hold of these opportunities is to make sure that our future generation are equipped with the knowledge and skills to really bring the nation to a further or to the next step.
Okay. And then this is the last question. What are the advice you want to give to students who are currently studying in the diploma program or the bachelor degree at the PSB Academy?
I think there's one rule that could apply to everything, is to take everything that you do seriously. You may think that doing a degree is just a paper. What does it help me? In fact, all the knowledge and all the things that you learn at school, not just from the textbook, not just from the machines, not just from the computers, but how you deal with people, is a very valuable lesson. And if we take every single thing very, very seriously, there are actually steps that decides where we'll end up at. So I really believe that a lot of young people nowadays, they do not have a very specific goal or direction. But if you think about it, as long as you're serious in whatever that you do, eventually it will lead you to the place that you're destined to be.